welcome to my channel today. If this is your first time of ever tuning in, hello, I'm so glad to have you. My name is Chizoba and I live in Kyiv, Ukraine. And if you already subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. Thank you. I don't take you guys for granted a lot at all. Thank you for your love and the support that you guys have shown me even all this period that I've been MIA, and I am very, very grateful. And I want to use this opportunity and say a very big thank you to all those that reached out to me personally to check up how I was doing. And thank you all so much. And all the new subscribers that I got, even all the time that I was very, very, very much inactive, the comments that I kept getting on my previous videos, you guys, thank you so much. Those were a great, great, great source of inspiration, and they motivated me and inspired me to want to come back. The truth is that I consider leaving YouTube, but yeah, I'm glad that I'm back. I'm glad that I'm in a better headspace, and yeah, let's get 2020 started. Okay guys, so as the title of today's video has said, we all know what is going on in the world. I don't know how you want to call it, quarantine, lockdown, isolation, social distancing, whatever this situation is, whatever term that you've given to it. The most important thing in this whole thing is that we all have been asked to stay in our homes and do little to nothing, and yeah, our lives have been altered, our regular routine have been altered, everything about us, our finances, our mental life, our physical life, everything about us, our relationships with people, everything about us have been altered, and the thing that we regard as normal are no longer what it's normal in this day and time. Okay, by the way, before I continue, yes, I cut my hair. Before you ask, yes, I cut my hair, and it's not a topic for today, maybe another day. Okay, so as I was saying, the whole lockdown, we know how it has affected us in all of us in a very big way. No one has been left out, everyone has been affected. But the truth is that the way I look at it, okay, I did an Instagram poll yesterday, right, where I asked people to, the question was, hold on 1 minute, I'm gonna find it. Okay, the question was, what do you think about the quarantine? And I got several responses from people telling me so many things. Someone said, oh, this virus is exaggerated, I am not going to stay at home, we go out, fuck them up. Okay, no swearing. Someone said, my love, please don't bother about what I think, it's bad as it is already. Someone said, make money, it looks beautiful on me. Oh, thank you. wait for you. What tiring, the quarantine is really in the nonsense, enjoy. Plenty response, but it all revolves around a lot of people are saying, okay, it's a good time, they're enjoying what is happening, but they're angry that people are dying. Yes, I agree. And other people are saying it's already tiring and they just want to get out of it. Other people of the opinion, just make money out of it. Not a lot of people of the opinion to make money. And yeah, a lot of people think in different ways about this whole thing, but this is what I want to say. It is happening. Yes, it is happening. We cannot change it. Okay, it's just like there are certain things you cannot change about yourself. You cannot change the fact that you grow up. So what do? You find different ways to adapt with your growth, right? We find different ways to adapt to different situations. That's why we are humans. We're not even every other living thing that God created. They find different ways to adapt to different situations. For example, the trees that we have in Ukraine, they shed the leaves, they die. They don't die off. They shed their leaves during the winter, and during the spring and the summer, the whole green leaves are coming out. And yeah, those are their different mechanism of adaptation. So it's the same with us. This is a situation that we can do little or nothing to change it. The only thing you can do to change the situation is the way you perceive the situation. Yes, it's happening. It's quarantine, it's isolation, it's whatever you want to call it. But how do you want to perceive it? Don't perceive it. Don't look at it as a terrible time in the world. Or yes, it's a terrible time in the world, but don't look at it as a very bad situation that nothing good can come out of it. Because one thing that I believe in life is that everything that happens for a reason. God is the author and the finisher of our faith, and He created the heavens and the earth. He knows the end even from the beginning. So God knows that this is happening now, and if God is our Father, right, He created us, so He has made us to, He knows that in this time, this will be happening to us, okay? And He has equipped us with everything. The Bible said that God will never give us any challenges that we cannot handle. So if anything that is coming your way, if any challenge is coming your way, if you find yourself in any difficult situation, you have all it takes to win that situation. Okay, so with that being said, so I want us to all regard this as a time of productivity, a time of change, a time of progress, a time of whatever. Look at yourself in the mirror, confess those words to you. I was listening to Alicia Keys. She made a video on the power of words, and she was saying that it's a difficult time, but what do you do to counter the difficult time? Yeah, right now we have a lot of evil thoughts in our mind. You put on the television, the news there is very ugly. On Instagram, on social media, NDC, CDC, Nigerian CDC, they keep reporting, 100 more new cases, 90 more new cases. This is it. The news is not beautiful. Here in Ukraine as well, Kyiv Post, they are giving new cases every day, new deaths every day. The truth is that these things we cannot change, okay? At this point of my life, I don't think that there is anything I can do differently, to change the situation of what is happening with the war. But what I can do is to change how I perceive it. I don't want to see it as a downtime, as a time to wallow in, self-pity or be discouraged, or I see it as a time to be productive. Initially, when this whole lockdown thing started, okay, I was sleeping. Trust me, I love sleep. I was sleeping. I was, doing everything, enjoying it, in the sense of like, I've seen, you have no idea. But usually, I used to be the person that whenever I put on a movie, I go to bed like it's like sleeping pill. But right now, I'm not. But when this whole lockdown thing started, I finished Blacklist. I just finished watching Blacklist. It has up to 7 seasons, and each season has about 21 episodes. Yes, I finished it. I watched a lot of movies. Like, I was just doing all these things too. Oh wow, there was never a time for me to do all this. I never had time to do this. I never had time to do that. So I took out the time to, just enjoy the moment. Yes, it's good to enjoy the moment, but I'm enjoying the moment based on there is nothing we can do now. So let's just all sit and find ways to enjoy the moment. I didn't look at this situation, I didn't look at this moment as a time to be productive, as a time to change my lifestyle, okay? But for the past 2 weeks, I've started doing something. I wake up every morning. I make sure that I'm up from my bed at least 7 o'clock. I get out from the bed. Some days, these days before 7 o'clock, I'm already awake. I get out of bed at 7 o'clock. I try to do my morning devotion. I go outside. I take a run, take a walk, exercise, come back to the house, try to do things that will put me on a productive level. I'm doing that right now because yes, we have the opportunity. I see this time as an opportunity. I'm not looking at it as a bad time. I'm looking at it as an opportunity to be progressive, an opportunity to change things for myself, an opportunity to change my lifestyle, an opportunity to change my daily routine, an opportunity to change my new normal. Okay, the normal thing right now that the world is expected us the world is expected is that you sit at home, you're lazy, you stand up, eat, watch movies, go to bed, lazy, repeat the same cycle. But I've always been the person that I don't have a strict routine at which I live my life, and I believe that is why I haven't been I've not reached my peak of productivity. I'm productive, yes, but I felt like if I had a more strict routine, if I've done things a little bit in a more strict way, or if I've been able to manage my time more effectively, I would have been a little bit more productive. I'll be more consistent with YouTube. I'll be more productive in my thinking, and I'll come up with more ideas than I'm doing right now. I've never been that person, just because I don't have a good routine, if I may say. So for the last 2 weeks, I sat down myself. I was like, what am I doing? I see this as a great opportunity, and it's about to pass, and it's about to finish, because I just feel like the lockdown will soon finish, and I haven't done anything, useful with this time. There will never come a time in our lives again where everyone will be asked to sit down in their house. I think it will never happen. It will never come to a time where everyone have to stay at home, where your money or your power, who you are, does not have any impact on what is happening with your life. Like, your money cannot change the situation, your power cannot change the situation. What is happening? Everyone is hoping on science and hoping on praying on God that everything changes. Yes, we are believing that will change, but I'm also looking at it as a great time that God has given us to have a rethink of our life. Check yourself. Check, is this something that you've been wanting to do to increase your productivity that you haven't been able to do because you've been on the go, but right now you have a minute to step back. The whole world, the way I see it is, the whole world is on pause, and they are waiting for you to get your act straight. That's what is happening now. The whole world is on pause, and the whole world is waiting for me to get my act straight. So I don't want to lose this opportunity because of one reason or another. I want to take every single lesson that I have to learn in this opportunity, get my act straight, get my skills straight, get my productive game on point, get everything that I have to get doing on point, so that when the whole world press play again, I would be killing it. Do you understand? So I want to encourage us to take out our time and see this time as a great opportunity for you to step out of your comfort zone. If you've been the one that sleeps, like me, step out of your comfort zone. Try to wake up early in the morning, even if you have to go back later to sleep in the day. Yeah, but at first you're getting up early in the morning. Get up early in the morning. Do things that you don't used to do before. I was listening to a message today by my Pastor Beckley, by the way, and he said something. He said that knowledge, I better just read it out so that I don't make mistakes. He said, when you function with knowledge, you make progress. When you function with knowledge, you will make progress. So the knowledge that you've had before, it's not going to get you through what is happening right now. So what do we need to, I'm rephrasing him, from what I understood, we need to acquire more knowledge in this time. Because the knowledge that we will acquire is what is going to set us apart. You've been given another second. I see this as a second chance. I see it as an opportunity. I see it as a great time. The world is on pause for me in order for me to get my act straight, to get my game, get my A game on. So see it that way. Sit up. Try to learn right now, acquire as much knowledge as possible, so that when everything starts going right, you will be able to compete with the world, or you'll be able to be on your A game even when the whole world is not. Okay, so yeah, I think basically that's all I wanted to say today, to encourage you. Please don't waste this time. Don't waste this time. Every day I keep telling myself, I haven't done much with this. I haven't done much with this opportunity given to me. So it's an opportunity. I really want to also send my condolences, my love to everyone that have lost someone during this time, and people that are really suffering in different parts of the world. It will all pass. Honestly, it is all going to pass. God will not give us situation. God will not put us into situation that we cannot handle. He cannot give us a problem that we cannot handle. He's only giving it to us to sharpen us, to make us stronger for what is coming. So I believe that's what is happening right now. And try to get yourself equipped for whatever situation. Try to get more knowledge, try to acquire skills, whatever that it is that you wanted to do before, that time or people have been stopping you. Now you have the opportunity. Now you have everything. You have the time. A lot of people used to say, I don't have time. Now you have time. Now you really, really have time. Everyone has time right now. So don't waste it. Instead, make great use of this opportunity. And I believe that we will all overcome one day. And again, one thing that I remember that I wanted to say is that in every situation, right, in everything that happens, it happens for a reason, right? And I'm a firm believer, I'm a Christian, and I'm a firm believer that God will not allow any bad thing happen to me, right? The same like us. And I believe that in everything that is happening, there is a good in every bad. Anything that I perceive as bad or I perceive as not good happening to me, God has a reason, a positive thing that He wants to teach me in that situation. So I keep making a prayer every day that let the advantages of this situation not pass me by, and I keep equipping myself, because you cannot just sit at home, cross your legs, watch movies, do whatever, and not reap the fruit of reap the fruit of your labor. If you sit home lazy, do nothing, you're planting laziness. What comes out of laziness? Nothingness. Nothing. Anyway, nothing like nothing. I don't know. Nothing. Okay. So if you plant the fruit of positivity, you're acquiring a skill, you're learning something. What comes out of it? Benefit, reward. So when you prepare, you get what? The position. And when you get the position, you get the benefit, the profit of whatever that you've prepared for. So this is a sowing time. So see it as a sowing time and make sure that you take it every great advantage of it. We would all overcome this. And yes, so my love goes to all of you, my heart. Please be safe at home. Please look out for the people around you, your neighbors, especially if you're in Nigeria. Look out to your neighbors. Check up on them. If there's any way you can help anyone, try to help them. Try to be, more positive to people around you. Speak more positive words to everyone around you, and be more positive in this season. We will all overcome. And as I keep praying, that the benefit and the fruit that we'll have to reap from this situation, we will all reap it, and it will not pass us by. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And if you're not yet subscribed, please, in case you were waiting for me to say it, nice time, hit the red button. If it's still red, it means that you're not subscribed. Please just tap on it, subscribe, join my YouTube family. It's all love over here. Ask my subscribers. And please leave a comment in the comment section below. Say something nice, say something inspiring, something motivating. Let me know what you guys are doing in this period to keep yourself motivated, to stay positive in this period. Let me know from you guys, and tell me what you're doing that is one creative thing you're doing, one productive thing that you've embarked on this period. Whatever it is, just let me know, and I will be glad to see what you guys think about this video, to hear your responses. Let's communicate in the comment section below. I'm really eager to see what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, watch my other videos. I'm gonna leave it here for you to see. And yes, once again, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I don't take it for granted. Bye.